Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today we are looking at Matthew Stafford going to the Super Bowl. How'd they do it? Let's get into it. Welcome to the QB School. So this video is a small sample size of what will be available early this week. The Rams, Matthew Stafford going to the Super Bowl, the entire game, full game analysis broken down on the Quarterback School Patreon community. If you are interested in that, hop over to get that over at the Quarterback School Patreon community. As always, I appreciate the support. I really do. As for this one, let's get into it. All right, Matthew Stafford, the Rams. First one here, 3rd and 3 from the 3. Big pick. Looks like they choose to get to this play with a little can or kill. Ball's just a tick behind Cup, batted up, and really at this point, we can see it from the back end. They're fortunate that this thing doesn't turn into a pick six. Just kind of a bad luck right here. You can see this little kill, or however they communicated at the neck, get to the play that they want, usually with a run and a pass. No to the left, comes back across, and then the ball location just a tick behind him. Late miss over the middle, bad things happen, ball batted up, pick. And then right here, I mean, if we could get Bosa to get off the ground and stop whining about being held, that thing is to the house. Get a block. I mean, I know he gets held every play. I'd be complaining too, but let's do it after the whistle. Close to going the other way. It really is close to going the other way. But design-wise here, I think that there are a few things you could potentially get a little bit better at here. And for me, anytime you design it, you're talking about, 3rd and 3, whatever the one-on-one is up here. So double move, whatever we want to do to Beckham. If that's one, great. I don't think anybody's going to argue with that. The thing I would argue with here about coming here on this shallow is that if you're going to get this rub action, let's actually try to get a rub. So set it on someone and come underneath. And then come up to the back line and come across. And if you don't like it, it's usually 1, 2, 3, high back 5 along the back of the end zone. And there, I think you could just get just a tick more detail here as far as the execution for that rub down here between the 3 and the 2. Could 12 come down here and rub the guy over Cup? Yeah. Hell yeah, he could. It looks like he loses his mind. Get no rub, ball's a little bit behind him, bat it up, and then right here again, I mean, it's easy to pick on people when you got the clicker here, but get off the ground, stop complaining, block the nearest guy. Seal off Beckham wherever he is right here. Any one of these guys, just getting your hit by him right here, and then this thing is to the house. And I'm telling you, that's what they're talking about in the defensive room. It's got a great chance to score. That's punt return left on a pick. Massive. What would have been a massive play into a game-changing play. Whew, so close. Again, just a little late, a little detail with the route, a little accuracy issue over the ball, but no, back across. And you can see, could you throw it? If it wasn't there, would you throw high back 5 on the back line? Probably not. That's tight coverage too. That dude's a special player, man. Nice ball skills right there, but come on, give us something. Film doesn't lie. Max effort all the time. Next one here, 3rd and 6. This is great anticipation up top to Cup. So how they get here, a little shift to 3-by-1 bunch. And we're going to run number 1 up top, Cup on a out past the sticks. So it's 3rd and 6. Get well past the sticks. Really threaten the technique of that corner and just world-class anticipation. Great accuracy, but the anticipation makes this throw. So he hits the top. He's separating right there. Look at Cup up top. Not even at the 2 yet. That ball is thrown as a strike at the 14. Just world-class capital A anticipation. That's what it looks like. And again, they did a decent job of putting a lot of pressure on Stafford all day. It felt like it was tight within the pocket. I mean, this is a thing of beauty here. It looks like a great catch. You'd love for him to stay in bounds there. But watch the technique of the corner more than anything else. Well, first, the strategy here to throw a ball beyond the sticks because guys are sitting at the sticks in this down and distance, 3rd and medium distance. So watch the technique of the corner up top. He's sitting on that route, sitting on it. You'd almost love, I wouldn't be shocked if they come out in something like this in the big game and just run by him or stutter him and go. But that anticipation right there to let that ball go on a speed out to the field, world class. That's why people, love how he spins it sometimes. Just outstanding to be able to drive those balls down the field outside the numbers consistently. Excellent. Dime. My goodness, dime. So next one here, touchdown, 3rd and 13. Really just kind of disgusting coverage here more than anything else. Corner up top. Literally the corner up top. Just doesn't get enough depth playing that cloud to be able to make that 7 or smash corner throw more difficult. That's more than anything else. It's a beautiful throw. I think it's kind of nice that Stafford has the eye control to be able to look left and come back and throw this corner to the right on time. But to me, more than anything else, it's 3rd and 13. Let them throw it in the flat. So what I mean by that cloud corner up top, where the ball goes, first of all, I love the design of this play. Up, corner, you got a touchdown opportunity. We've got an over, another touchdown opportunity. Big in, I think, backside in, what Beckham does. So you got this right to left read. Really nice. But then when we threaten this thing out to the flat, so from the out to the flat, you're really trying to high-low this corner. This corner should give us the flat because this gets us a first down and a touchdown, the 7. But when he tries to tweener this thing and play it kind of cute, so he kind of tweeners this thing, well then you have to be willing to drive this ball and throw it into the corner. And the only thing that could really take it away is the leverage of this half-field player or safety. And if he's inside, which he will be because he's the number 1 receiver, right? It's pretty hard to play half-field coverage and get outside of him. But this guy needs to get more depth to make this a harder throw. You can't just come out here and be able to throw like a pseudo 2-iron line drive right on him. Again, just reading that corner up top. See him try to play within it. He's not getting any sort of depth. His feet kind of stutter, and we got him. And it's a beautiful throw. Push the pylon, but 3rd and 13 can't happen. Can't have that corner thrown over the top of your head. Again, nice enough pass pro. Gets the ball out on time, rhythm, to his dude. Defensively, just unacceptable. But great execution. Nice throw of Matthew Stafford. Those two dudes to a whole nother level all year. This is a beautiful bang 8 up top. This is 3 weeks, so watch the rotation here. Up top, safety down. Take advantage of that glance or bang 8. Pretty sweet by Beckham to be able to catch that thing full speed, hit the brakes. Watch it from the back end here. Again, that safety 1 is staying down. We'll rotate 3 back from the other side. Stafford does a nice job with his eyes, anticipation, and that's a strike. Just beautiful job. Oftentimes on these glances, bang 8s, and they're essentially synonymous. It just depends on what kind of offense you're in. A lot of it will be pre-snap reads based on what the shell is, shell of the coverage. So we stay down here in essentially 3 buzz and get this guy going to the middle of the field. You love any type of glance, bang 8 away from the safety. So because he's coming from this area, you wouldn't love it as much if it was to this side because the safety's right there, right? But to this side, it's beautiful. And when the quarterback's got the capacity to drop and keep his eyes this way to really hold this middle field player in his spot, it just creates too big of a window. I mean, this is as big as glance window as you'll see in the league. Just a really nice job being able to take advantage of what they're doing shell-wise, rotation-wise. The other thing I love that they do a bunch of in this game, because Stafford's getting hit, is they have this double chip on the outside. Watch the defensive ends. Chip. Now we've got time to make this throw. Not that it takes that long, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rip it in there. And that's really deeper than, I think, true glances more than anything else. I think of glances more of a timed route, like a 3 no hitch. Again, watch the chip here. We got the sniffer on the right, the back on the left. Chip the defensive ends. Watch Stafford's eyes. See that helmet, that horn turn to the right. Come back, rip to the left. Excellent eye discipline. Boom. And then that's a straight up laser. Hits him in the chest, almost knocks him over. Thing of beauty. Really nice. Next one here, another touchdown to Cup, bottom of the screen. Again, 3rd and 2. So got to get off the field, right? This time we're going to run an option from the number 3 on the bunch down here. Really, it's an option and go. So he's going to come up, fake like he's going to run that option, and then take it and go. We've got basically 2 clears with the double post or double in. and that's just dirty. Again, that's an outstanding call, y'all. 3rd and 2, and we're taking a shot. Just like the 3rd and 6, and you throw the deep out past the sticks. That 24 is sitting on that option route, just like they run later for a big play in the game to close it out. But because it's 3rd and 2, he's thinking, I got to work. They're going to work the sticks. They're not going to take a shot at the end zone here. But we get this double clear. So what we really need to do here is, it looks muddy right here, right? We've got 3 eligibles. We've got 3 defenders. This looks, like who knows what's going to happen here. But the reality is these 1 and 2 receivers. So the 1 comes up and runs an inner post, and really those are just pseudo clears, right? Get him out of here, get him out of here. And then all we're going to do is take Cup one-on-one. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. And he's going to come out here and take that stem like he's running an option. He almost slows it or walks it off, comes up here, stutters for a quick second, and then goes. And because we've run these clear ins, clear posts, there's nobody out here. And because of the down and distance, he's thinking, I got to get something short for a first down. And there it is. He tries to get his hands on him, which is probably a good thing most of the time. But you can't get your hands on him, and then he's going to run right by you. It's great to get your hands on if he's going to run that little option there. But tough to get hands on and have him go by you. So great job, great design. Pure leverage-wise right there, 24 is in a good spot, right? But then he eats it up with that option technique where he runs out it, stutters his feet right there as he exits our screen on the right. And that looks like an option. And then we're able to just get it up and down. That's a thing of beauty. That's too damn easy on those 2 touchdowns, really. But that's a great scheme, this second one. Beautiful play design, offensive architecture. Last one here, 3rd and 3. This is the option to Cup. So now this is going to look pretty similar. First of all, you got to pay attention to, obviously, these guys run a bunch of stacked formations up top. That stacked allows a free release. Then he runs that little stutter. Whether this is a choice, a slop, an option with a slant. It's usually, if you have this slant option element, it's slant to you can't. We want the slant as the big play. But this is, just a massive play. And check out the Pass Pro. You want to play tailback in the league, you got to be able to pass protect, and then you got to be able to do this in the A-gap. Just 51, just lowering his shoulder right into Stafford's lap. That's an absolute dime. Nice anticipation with this too. He held it right to the last second. But again, I love the offensive architecture as far as creating an opportunity. You notice Cup isn't on the line of scrimmage. He's got that guy right in front of him to essentially operate as a clear or a shield. So whatever he's going to do here, he's going up and out of there. He's taking one of these guys with him. So at the end of the day, it's one-on-one with your best player, probably against their best defender, but you're basically saying, come up here and you can do whatever you want. You can either go, we'd love you to go to the post, the slant, because I think it's the hardest one to cover. But usually you can go in, out, or turn around in pure zone. But run away, you can cross technique. There's so many different ways to do this. It's just dirty. And when it's one-on-one and you've got this kind of timing, watch the timing now also from Stafford. When does he let this thing go? Top of his drop. You can see Cup break into the slant, and now he separates and goes. So quick release, accurate, dynamic, boom. And then obviously the yak too, but the yak comes because of the accuracy of the throw also. He's got to break some tackles, no doubt. But this is world-class execution on this type of stuff, and they're taking advantage of what they do. They've already run kind of the double move off this for a big play. Then you get that execution. That's how you end up going to the Super Bowl. Nice. So that is a wrap. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. Some really cool play designs as well. Got a little fortunate, I'm not going to lie, on whether it was a pick not going to the house or dropped big-time interception in the fourth quarter. That being said, they certainly made the plays when they had to make them to give them a chance to win that game. I think the full game paints a bit of a muddier story as far as how much he was getting hit, how tough it was to run the ball, maybe some potential constraints that could come and show themselves in the Super Bowl. So as always, I sincerely appreciate the support. Again, if you're interested in the entire video, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community, drop in early this week. As always, I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.